Wolverinepool was a character that was rumored to appear in Deadpool and Wolverine from the very early stages of the development of the film when we found out that Hugh Jackman was returning. Well, now we got concept art that confirms that this was an actual idea that they were going to go with. So this concept art comes at us from David Mason, who uploaded it to his Instagram. So as I always do, let's break down the suit from the top to the bottom, or in reverse, and that's how we'll start. Let's start at the bottom. So looking at the boots, you can clearly tell that these boots are more like the ones that Logan wears in the film, and they look a lot more like they're just a repaint of the blue ones with a little bit more edge on top. We, of course, got the standard knee pads that most suits in the MCU and even the DC universe now seem to have, with the typical lines going down the legs, which are very reminiscent of Wade's and Logan's yellow suit. Midsection, you got the ab separation. You, of course, got Deadpool's belt. The gauntlets look a lot more in terms of what Wolverine had. The chest looks like a mixture of the two. And then, of course, the mask is exactly what you would expect if the two were melded, with the emphasis, of course, being on the red more so than the black. But also, we can see that around the shoulders, they did a couple things differently. For example, the shoulder pads aren't as big as they are on Logan, and they almost seem to be doubling down like harnesses instead of big shoulder pads. And we can, of course, see the normal MCU shoulder design that's going down the arm. Then you got the sort of midsection right there with the little silver right underneath his Adam's apple right there above the clavicle, which I think looks great. And then let's just talk about the mask. You can tell it's just Deadpool mask, and then they slap the wings on it, which still looks great in my opinion. Like, this is a pretty cool suit, all things considered. Now, why they cut it is beyond me. I'm just assuming they didn't want to go in that direction here, just like tossing this character into the giant battle, so they held back on it. And a part of me wishes it would have been in, but a part of me is also like, they're going to save this for down the road maybe, which I could also see happening, or one of those what-if scenarios that they'll play on somewhere down the road. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty cool look, and it's good to know that they did actually get this far in designing it, and here's what it would have looked like.